තුමා කිව්වා කිසිම ආකාරයකින්වත් මැතිවරණ කල් දාන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. නමුත් දැන් පළාත් පාලන මැතිවරණය අවුරුද්දකට වැඩි කාලයකින් කල් දාලා තියෙනවා. හැබැයි මේ සංශෝධන එක්දී මිනිස්සුන්ට තේරෙනවා මේක ඊළඟ ජනාධිපතිවරණයේ කල් දැමීමේ සැලසුමක්ද නැත්නම් පාර්ලිමේන්තු මැතිවරණයේ කල් දැමීමේ සැලසුමක්ද කියලා.
කිසිම සැලසුමක් නැහැ. ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම මේක කාගේවත් ඉල්ලීමක් උඩ මම කරපුවත් නෙවෙයි. මම ස්වාධීනව මේවා ඉදිරිපත් කරේ. ජනතාවට ඒ වගේ සාධාරණ සැකයක් ඇතිවීම සාධාරණයි. ඒකට ජනතාවට දොස් කියන්න බෑ. හැබැයි ඒක ඇති වුණේ මේ පහුගිය පළාත් පාලන මැතිවරණයේ ප්‍රශ්නේ නිසා නෙවෙයි. 2017 අවුරුද්දේ පළාත් සභා මැතිවරණ ක්‍රමය වෙනස් කරන්න පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට අපි ඉදිරිපත් කළා සංශෝධනයක්. ඒ ඉදිරිපත් කරපු සංශෝධනය ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයේ නිගමනයටත් පිටින් ගිහිල්ලා කාරක සභා අවස්ථාවේදී යම් වෙනස්කම් සිද්ධ කළා. ඒක තමයි එකම අවස්ථාව. එහෙම දෙයක් සිද්ධ වුණේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ. ඒක කරේ එදා ගරු අගමැතිතුමා විදියට රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ මැතිතුමා ඉන්න වෙලාවේ කුඩා පක්ෂවල ඉල්ලීම ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ මැදිහත් වීම නිසා තමයි ඒක ඇත්තටම සිද්ධ වුණේ. ඒක නිසා මැතිව ඒ පනත් කෙටුම්පතට විරුද්ධව මම දිගින් දිගටම කතා කරා. නමුත් ආණ්ඩුවේ සමාජිකයෙක් විදියට මට කළ හැකි දෙයක් තිබ්බේ නැහැ. මොකද පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ සියලු පක්ෂ එකඟ වුණා. පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ සියලු පක්ෂ එකඟ වෙලා ඒ සුළු පක්ෂවල නායකින්ගේ මැදිහත් වීම මත කරපු සංශෝධන නිසා තමයි ඒ වගේ තත්ත්වයක් රටේ ඇති උනේ. ඒ හේතුවෙන් නිසා තමයි ජනතාවට තුළ මේ වගේ සැකයක් ඇති වෙන්නේ. ඒක නිසා තමයි මම පැහැදිලිව කිව්වේ මේක මේ මැතිවරණය ඇස්සේ මේක කරන්න යනව නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි මේක පටන් ගන්නවක්. පටන් ගැනීමක් වගේම ඕනම දේශපාලන පක්ෂයකට තමන්ගේ මැතිවරණ ප්‍රතිපත්තියට මේක ඇතුල් කරනවද නැද්ද කියලා කියන්න අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දෙන්නත් එක තමයි මේක කරන්නේ.
Minister, this new bill about rape, will it protect the LGBT community as well?
Yeah, that is also one of the areas which is under consideration. In fact, that when these recommendations came, we pointed out that there are certain other aspects of this that we'll have to take into seriously for the consideration. Their view was, since that they have studied this for a long period and they have gone through a consultative process, for the time being that we'll introduce this one in considering the urgency, certainly that the next step is to think about as to how that community also could be included into this one. For that purpose, that they are studying the various laws that had been enacted in other jurisdictions.
And there were some media reports in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, saying that you had said that lesbians had to be raped to be cured. Is there any truth in this?
What is that?
There were some media reports saying that you had made a statement saying that lesbians should be cured and they should be raped to be cured.
That was published in the island. That was published in the island. That was a letter written to the editor in 2000. I will tell you that was in the year 2000. That came up when I was the chairman of the press council. Now that I said there was a complaint by LGBT society against the island newspaper. I think that maybe that you are referring, not what I said. That was a media report on which that there was a complaint that I inquired into that.
And my other question is, because of the rape and all these affairs that are going on, Sri Lanka has a really strict abortion law. So is there going to be some renewal in that?
Yeah, that is a serious issue. When I was the Minister of Justice in 2015-16, then we got a report after lengthy consultation. We got a report from experts from the medical field as well as from the legal field to permit the abortion, especially in rape cases. Then we drafted the bill. Then we had the consultative process. All the 4 religious leaders, Buddhists, Christian, Hindus, Islamic, all came. We had a series of dialogue, whereas all the religious leaders were against it. From that point onward, we could not proceed.
එමෙතුමා අද හිටපු ජනාධිපති මෛත්‍රීපාල සිරිසේන CID එකට පැමිණියා. එයා පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරය සම්බන්ධව. එතකොට මේකේ නීතිමය තත්ත්වය මොකක්ද? එහෙම තොරතුරු දැනගෙන සංගවා සිටීම සම්බන්ධව.
තොරතුරු දැනගෙන සංගවා සිටීමක් වුණොත් ඒක නීති විරෝධී කටයුත්තක්. දැන් පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරය පිළිබඳ ප්‍රධාන නඩුව කොළඹ මහාධිකරණයේ විභාග වෙමින් පවතිනවා. එතකොට අපිට ඒ පිළිබඳව මේ නඩුවට අදාළ කාරණා පිළිබඳව මාධ්‍යයට අවිලා කතා කරන්න අයිතියක් නැහැ. ඉතින් හිටපු ජනාධිපතිතුමා මම දැකපු විදියට මේ මෑතක දැනගත්ත කරුණු සම්බන්ධවයි එතුමා කියන්නේ කියලා තිබුණා. ඉතින් එහෙම තත්ත්වයක් තියෙනවා නම් එතුමාට කරන්න පුළුවන් එකම දේ තමයි පොලිසියට නැත්තම් CID එකට ඒ තොරතුරු ලබා දෙන එක. අධිකරණයකට ඇවිල්ලා මට මේක කියන්න ඕනේ කිව්වට එහෙම ක්‍රමවේදයක් අපේ රටේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා එතුමාට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා අලුත් තොරතුරක් තියෙනවා නම් පොලිසියට ලබා දෙන්න. එහෙම තොරතුරක් ලබා දුන්නොත් ඒ නීතිපතිවරයාට පොලිසියෙන් ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න ඕන. නීතිපතිවරයා ඒ පිළිබඳව තීන්දුවක් ගන්න ඕන මොකද කරන්න කියලා.
Minister, the Easter Sunday attack prosecution, has it started already?
Started because that I was really worried as to why none of these media institutions are giving any publicity for that case. Every day till evening that the trial is being conducted. During last so many months it was continuing.
On the President's Commission investigation report on the Easter Sunday, the Cardinal was given all the reports, and he says that there are 1,500 pages missing in reports. Any idea about this?
No, I don't have all the details about it. To my knowledge, the Minister of the Public Security had handed over the entire report. But if the His Eminence Cardinal says something that we'll have to look into that, we'll have to check from the Minister of the Public Security.
The other one is now this online safety bill again, the parliament approved bill again is being amended.
Yes.
What are the key amendments, ministers?
That is that there were a lot of criticism about the failure to comply with the Supreme Court determination. That is wrong. First thing I must clarify it. It has been 100% attended to. In addition to that, while the bill was debated and also from many quarters of the civil society had come out with some proposals asking for certain amendments. I had not gone through in detail, but I glanced through. That came up from the subject ministry, that is the Ministry of Public Security. In the following cabinet meeting, just after it was approved, it came to the cabinet and cabinet has approved it. Now it is in the process of presenting it to the
How many
parliament.
amendment altogether, minister?
I have not gone through the details. That is handled by the other ministry, that is public security. If you want, I can get the details and give it to you the next
No,
time.
I'm curious, minister, because it was early under Justice Ministry. This specific bill was drafted by the Justice Ministry, and suddenly you don't want to proceed with that, and somebody else.
No, it is not the way it happened. That was drafted in 2015 or 16 by the Law Commission. When it was completed, there were many representations from the civil society and the media organizations. Then I agreed that there has to be a lengthy dialogue on it with the stakeholders and whoever who wants to make their contributions. Then we entrusted that task to the Minister of Mass Communication, Janasannivedana Amatyansita. Then they had an interaction. Then I know that they had series of meetings with the stakeholders in Sri Lanka and 17 companies stationed in Singapore. They all came here. I also met some of the parties. They started the discussion. Then the group from here, the ministry, went to the Singapore. They continued this dialogue for about more than 2 to 3 years. Then the parties had agreed that they will adopt a voluntary code of ethics to control themselves. That was in 2018. Since then, nothing had happened. Then thereafter, the last, I think 2021, 22, annually over 5,000, some years 10,000 complaints have been lodged in the police crime division. That is police computer crime division. Now, as a result, the minister wanted him to bring this law. Minister in charge of the public security. That is how it happened.
Also, Minister, there was proposal by the government to speed up all these the laws that are preventing investments. Anything happening? Any update on that?